I'm Coach Dishan. Today I'd like to talk about cross-crawling and a much more simpler version of it. For someone potentially who might have trouble doing it standing up or trying to do it with more motion, you can actually have someone in seated position, for example, and just simply, if you remember what cross-crawling is, it's the connection between one limb and the opposite side other limb. So if it's my right arm I'm talking about here, I want to make connection and contact with the left leg. And likewise, my left arm will want to make connection with my right leg. Okay? So right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Okay? So this too is a very simple form of cross-crawling. Right? Just going back and forth and just simply touching the opposite leg with your hand. Okay? And when I make contact between my hand and that leg or that thigh, right, that creates a loop, right, that stimulates this cross-X pattern that we have in our bodies. Right? Humans are pretty amazing. We are very good at using limbs that are on the other sides of our bodies, okay? And that's how we walk. When we walk, we always go like this, right? Okay? And this is proper walking, right? The opposite limbs are moving like this, okay? And how we stimulate that is through cross-crawling. So, again, back to, this is a very simple version of it. Okay, once that seems to be done, then you can kind of advance it a little bit by saying, let's try to lift the leg up to meet the hand coming down toward it. Okay, so maybe just a tiny bit of lift, okay, with the knee. Tiny bit of lift with the knee. Okay, tiny bit of lift with the knee. Okay, tiny bit of lift with the knee. Okay, tiny bit with the knee. Okay. Now sometimes you can even help the person do it. So let's say they're having some sort of trouble getting to the other side. You can literally just pick up the hand and put it right, on their thigh, right, and bring it back, and grab the other hand and put it here. Okay. If they can move their hand but they're having trouble moving their leg, you can also lift the leg, right, just a tiny bit, right, like this. Okay, just to help facilitate the movement and the contact. Okay, and what we're doing here, we're stimulating the nervous system now, rebuilding a lot of neurological connections. Okay, to say, hey, I've got this action that is connected between, the limbs that are on the opposite sides of the body. Okay, and once we get good at that, over time, a lot of us find that some of those neurological connections can be rebuilt, and a lot of function can come back, which is pretty exciting. So if standing cross-crawling is too difficult, you can do it seated like this. Simply start by moving one hand to one thigh. Okay, do this a couple minutes, couple reps every day, as often as they can. Okay, you can go for time. Okay, but try to do it as often as you can every day, and every day is great. Okay, then you can move towards, let's see if I can lift that leg up a little bit to meet the hand coming down. Okay, and seat is a really great way to do it. And if they need more assisting, just take their hand and literally just move it there, and you can move it off. Right, take this hand, move it off. Right, the touch, just a simple touch in this connection between the touching here, between hand and thigh, will activate some of those neurological connections.